Hello everyone, my name is Subhana Oroni, and today I am here to shed light on an issue of utmost importance, the critical gaps in cyclone shelters in Bangladesh, particularly regarding the sexual and reproductive health and rights SRHR of women. I will also propose sustainable and innovative solutions to transform these shelters into inclusive, safe spaces that uphold the dignity and health of everyone during the times of disaster. Let me begin by sharing the stories of two women, Pratima Rani and Kajol Devi.
বড় বাচ্চা যখন পেটে থাকে তখন ৮ মাস তখন আমি জল আনতে গিয়েছিলাম ওই পাখি মারা তখন দেখা যাচ্ছে আমি জানতে পারিনি যে বর্ষা আসবে এবারে হঠাৎ মাত্র বর্ষা হয়েছিল এবারে কাদা হয়ে আমি পা পিছলে পড়ে যাই যাওয়ার পরে ওই কলসটা আমার পেটের ওপর পড়েছিল
বাচ্চা যখন পেটে ছিল তখন ওই জল আনতে গিয়ে পুড়ে গেলাম আর অতিরিক্ত বমি হতো গামাতা হতো হাঁটতে গেলে গা কাঁপতো।
These stories are not just isolated incidents. They represent the heartbreaking realities faced by countless women in Bangladesh's cyclone-prone areas. Their experiences vividly illustrate the vulnerabilities that women endure during disasters, exposing the dire need for safer and more inclusive cyclone shelters. Today, I will take you on a journey to understand these challenges, the existing gaps, and the sustainable solutions we can implement to ensure these shelters truly serve their purpose. Current situation. Let us first look at the broader pictures in Bangladesh. With 19 coastal districts and over 37 million people living in cyclone-prone areas, Bangladesh is one of the most vulnerable countries to cyclone globally. Disasters like Cyclone Cedar in 2007, Aila in 2009, Mokha in 2023, and Remal in 2024 have highlighted the undeniable necessity of cyclone shelters. Yet these disasters have also revealed their inadequacies. Consider these alarming facts. Out of 3,791 cyclone shelters, only 67% are currently usable, and 31% lack separate toilets for women. Overcrowding and poor sanitation conditions discourage 66.9% of women from using these shelters, leaving them exposed to the storms of devastation. During Cyclone Mokha, for instance, 15,000 women and girls were left vulnerable to heightened risk of gender-based violence and denied access to essential SRHR services. Moreover, the design of many shelters is far from gender-sensitive. Women face harassment and fear both on their ways to those shelters and while staying there. Exposure to saline water and unhygienic conditions often leads to infections, vaginal health issues, and long-term reproductive complications. Tragically, miscarriages and other pregnancy-related problems are frequently reported due to the overcrowded and unsafe environments in these shelters. Gaps and challenges. As we delve deeper, the gaps in cyclone shelters become glaringly obvious. Firstly, the physical design and accessibility of shelters often fail to address the needs of women. Many shelters lack private spaces and separate sanitation facilities. Pregnant women and nursing mothers face significant risk, including falls, miscarriages, and inadequate sleeping arrangements. Disabled women and elderly individuals face almost insurmountable challenges due to the lack of proper facilities. Secondly, there are severe deficiencies in health and hygiene. Limited access to clean water and menstrual hygiene products exacerbates the challenges faced by women. In many cases, women resort to taking contraceptive pills to delay their menstruation due to the lack of adequate facilities, a practice that can harm their health. Pregnant and postpartum women are often deprived of basic medical care, proper nutrition, and delivery facilities, adding their vulnerabilities during disasters. Thirdly, safety is a major concern. Women are often deterred from seeking refuge in shelters due to the fear of gender-based violence, including harassment and assault. Overcrowding leads to physical insecurity, theft, and inability to protect personal belongings. Additionally, there is a severe lack of psychosocial support to help women cope with the trauma of disasters. Lastly, at a systematic level, SRHR needs are frequently excluded from disaster management policies. Shelters are ill-equipped to meet these needs due to limited funding and the absence of enforcement mechanism to create inclusive infrastructure, sustainable solutions and development plans. To address these critical gaps, we need gender-sensitive, sustainable solutions that focus on both immediate safety and long-term resilience. First and foremost, we must improve the design of cyclone shelters. This means incorporating gender-sensitive features such as separate sanitation facilities, private spaces for women, and secure sleeping areas for pregnant women and nursing mothers. Imagine the relief and dignity it would bring to have dedicated maternity corners equipped with basic facilities for emergency deliveries. Moreover, shelters should include helipads to enable airlifting of critical patients during emergencies and be built with withstand not only cyclones but also earthquakes and floods. Shelters need to be equipped with clean water systems, reusable menstrual products, and essential first aid supplies, including prenatal vitamins and contraceptives. Promoting the use of reusable sanitary napkins made from eco-friendly materials such as water hyacinths can empower women to produce this locally, providing both income and sustainable solutions. Rainwater harvesting systems can ensure a steady supply of clean water, and shelters must also provide nutritious food and basic medical care for pregnant and nursing mothers. Safety measures need to be prioritized. Increasing the presence of female volunteers in shelter management can foster a sense of trust and security for women. Installing CCTV cameras, solar-powered lighting, and clear multilingual signage can deter harassment and ensure safety. Establishing gender-based violence response teams trained to provide trauma care and address harassment is another vital step. SRHR must be integrated into national disaster management policies, and adequate funding must be allocated to support gender-sensitive infrastructure. Community disaster committees should have significant female representation to ensure women's needs are addressed. Innovative approaches such as mobile health units to provide SRHR services, apps for early warnings and shelter information, and eco-friendly composting toilets can also play a transformative role. Additionally, training local women as first responders, midwives, and paramedics can empower them to address critical SRHR needs during disasters. Finally, shelters must be made more accessible. They should be located within 1.5 kilometers of vulnerable communities, connected by all-weather roads and equipped with ramps, tactile paving, and handrails to accommodate disabled individuals. Challenges in implementation and partnership. While these solutions are crucial, implementing them presents challenges. Funding constraints, cultural stigmas surrounding SRHR, and limited infrastructure in coastal areas can hinder progress. Coordination among government agencies, NGOs, and local communities is often complex, leading to delays. Community resistance to change and a lack of awareness further complicate efforts. However, these challenges can be overcome through strategic partnership. Government bodies, international organizations like UN Women and UNICEF, NGOs such as BRAC and Care Bangladesh, private sector initiatives, and academic institutions all have roles to play in creating inclusive and sustainable cyclone shelters. Call to action. Stories like those Pratima Rani and Kajol Devi highlight the urgent need for change. By redesigning shelters, enhancing safety measures, and prioritizing SRHR, we can protect both lives and dignity. Cyclones are inevitable, but their devastating impacts on women are not. Let us act now to ensure a future defined by resilience, inclusivity, and care. Together, we can build safer and more equitable cyclone shelters and create a brighter tomorrow. Thank you.